Today I'm here to talk about the rise of liberal intolerance. Listen up. Across the world, the tide of darkness is rising. In addition to all the socialists who want to impose censorship, in addition to the Islamo-fascists who will not tolerate criticism of them, the tide of Marxism and leftism and hatred and evil is rising everywhere across the world. In Canada, the Islamo-fascists attacked a Jewish center at Toronto University. And how did the police respond? By shutting down the Jewish center. Muslims were in the street carrying swastikas, and they shut the Jewish center down. It was like a mini Canadian riot. At San Francisco State University, a peaceful protest against the Hamas terrorists held by college Republicans was violently disrupted by more Islamo-fascist protesters. They screamed for violence. They screamed for intifada. They hurled epithets. In Washington, D.C., the hatred is rising as well. The leftists, led by President Barack Hussein Obama, are feeling their power, think they can get away with anything. Barney Franks opens a hearing attended by CEOs of major companies, and he cows them into submission. Nancy Pelosi insists that the stimulus be passed before she goes to Rome. Obama snaps at any reporter who doesn't agree with him, and if they ask a direct question, he shuts them up. What kind of president does that? And even on the Savage Nation, hosted by Michael Savage, you can hear him on AM radio, more socialists are calling than ever before. It feels like the chaos of the 1930s when both communism and fascism were on the rise, when the corrupt and decadent ancient power structure had failed to provide any answers and the world lurched toward extremism. In the 1930s, first came the breadlines, then came the riots, then came the camps, and then came the wars. 4 things. Exactly what's going on today. Will this be repeated in the 21st century? God only knows. But what we do know is this. No good can come from a society in which a few loud, violent extremists are allowed to crush dissent and silence the opinions of others.